Jeremy Monga has become the youngest player in Premier League history at just 15 years old. He was too young to wear the club sponsor and was only 6 years old when Leicester won the title. Leicester City are set to sack manager Ruud van Nistelrooy after a run of 9 consecutive defeats. Viktor Gyökeres has scored 44 goals in 44 matches this season. Guirassy. The numbers speak for themselves. It's a great team in top form. Morgan Gibbs-White is on Manchester City's radar. The Champions League anthem will echo around the Allianz Arena as Bayern host Inter Milan for the first leg of the quarterfinals. Ronaldinho is a fan of Kylian Mbappé. Of course, he's one of the players I really like. He's a great friend. He's someone I also respect for everything he does in life. Andre Onana ahead of facing Lyon. I think we're better than them. We just have to go and show who we are. Real Madrid director Fajardo. We will try different ways to do everything possible to keep Anthony next season. We are proud of what we achieved by signing him and bringing him to Betis. Pedri. When Lamine gets the ball, you know he'll easily dribble past the first defender, and then anything can happen. It's a bit like when Messi was in the team. Camavinga, Valverde, and Bellingham will form Real Madrid's midfield for today's match against Arsenal. FC Barcelona is confident Olmo will return starting Thursday, playing a few minutes against Leganés, then Dortmund in the second leg. There's very little hope he'll be fit for the away trip. Ancelotti and his team are pleased with the recent performances of Lucas Vázquez. He appeared in some pictures of recent goals conceded, but in most cases, it wasn't his fault. Bukayo Saka on the importance of the match against Real Madrid. With the Arsenal shirt, it's probably the biggest game of my career so far. Mikel Arteta on today's fixture. It's for games like this that I started playing football. It's for nights like this that I wanted to become a manager. The club hasn't had a game like this in 20 years. We can make history. That's why we're here. Guirassy. Is Lewandowski a role model? Yes, definitely, especially because of his consistency. He's had a fantastic career. At 36, he's still one of La Liga's top scorers. That says a lot about his level. Mikel reveals that Victor Osimhen truly dreams of playing for Chelsea FC. Listen, it would be really sad if we didn't get a player who supported us as a kid and wants to play for this club. His idol is Drogba. He'll want to break records, win trophies with us, bring us back to the top, and surpass Drogba's records. That would be his mission. If the club chooses not to pursue him, fine. Good luck to them. But the good thing is we know where we stand. We could literally just pick up the phone and bring him in directly. Chelsea is the only team yet to win an away game in the Premier League in 2025. Jadon Sancho's future will depend on whether or not his team qualifies for the Champions League and his impact in the remaining matches. David Alaba and Lucas Vázquez will start as fullbacks tonight against Arsenal. PSG will receive their 13th French league title on May 18th. Real Madrid is considering appointing Zinedine Zidane for a third time if Carlo Ancelotti leaves the club this summer. Kylian Mbappé has officially become Real Madrid's new penalty taker. If they win a penalty against Arsenal tomorrow, Mbappé will take it. The decision was made by Carlo Ancelotti after Vini Jr. missed his last 2 penalties. Tottenham is believed to be leading the race to sign Ryan, the young Brazilian prodigy. They're competing with Aston Villa, Liverpool, Newcastle, Nottingham Forest, and Wolves for the 18-year-old. Liverpool want to sign both Rodrygo and Alexander Isak if Mohamed Salah leaves the club as a free agent. Bayern Munich wants to secure the signing of Dean Huijsen from Bournemouth and is finalizing the details of a 5-year contract to send to the defender's representatives. Manchester United, Chelsea, and Real Madrid are also interested in the 19-year-old. The only player in history to have scored a hat trick in the Premier League, Championship, League One, League Two, FA Cup, League Cup, and for his country at international level, Robert Earnshaw. Liverpool are considering signing Kylian Sildilia, right back from Freiburg, as a replacement for Trent Alexander-Arnold. Chelsea has no intention of keeping João Félix next season when he returns from AC Milan. Galatasaray is eager to sign the Portuguese playmaker. Newcastle boss Eddie Howe is a big fan of Aaron Ramsdale and is considering triggering his £25 million release clause to sign the Southampton goalkeeper. Subscribe for daily football news.